Hi, I'm Alex Archbold. I've been buying and selling antiques since I was a kid. Over the years, generations of our family have gotten involved in the business, and I'll search just about anywhere I can to find hidden treasures both big and small. I never know what I'll turn up next. It's about exploring new places, seeing new sights, and having fun. And even though sometimes I get over my head, we try and make things a little better along the way. This is Curiosity Inc. Hi guys, and welcome to today's episode. I am not at my house. I'm at somebody else's house. And the reason I'm here is that I was invited over today to have a look through some boxes, do a little exploration, and see if maybe we could find some treasures to buy. I'm gearing up for another auction sale with Kastner, and I need some inventory, so this might be perfect timing. So let's go and dig through some boxes together and see what we can find. Let's do this. So you've got some boxes set up here. She's got a knife. I guess I better be careful how I negotiate. You weaponized yourself.
I know.
So this was all stuff that was sitting in storage and it's just time for it to go?
A Dot's bag. I used to like shopping at Dot's.
Oh yeah, Dots was like Winners kind of, right? Like you discount clothes and stuff like that?
Oh, look.
Kinder Surprise or Lego?
It's stuff from McDonald's, I think.
Oh, okay. But those look like the old... Oh yeah.
Here, you want me to pull
Okay, well hang on. Let's dig through. It's fine. There are actually people who collect McDonald's toys. Yeah, these would have been in the... this is like from my generation. This is from the 80s.
Yeah, they're quite old.
I remember having probably these exact sets. You've kept it all these years?
Mm-hmm.
But these weren't even really considered a collectible in 83 or 4 or whenever this is from. They were just meant to be a kid's toy, and you collected them and hung on to them. Garfield. You've got the Miss Piggy with her car. It doesn't smell like a Big Mac anymore. So that's cool. Yeah, these are all the old McDonald's premiums. And, you know, they're not... You know, like it's not like a sack of diamond rings, but
I'm sure not.
But it's pretty cool that you kept them all these years, and most kids would have been tempted to crack one of these open. Yeah, there's Ronald McDonald. McDonald's was a different place back in the 80s. They had the playland, you had things you could go and do, and now they're kind of like I think somebody said that the decor is more like a prison. Maybe that's because I should have seen the writing on the wall that it was going to be prison themed down the road, but okay. So some McDonald's toys. Those are nifty. I'm sure you can do something with that. And you've got, what is this? Oh, it does Sweet Home Alabama. And there's got the deer on it. Oh my gosh. So it's okay if I dig through some of these boxes?
Oh, yeah, there's some stuff there that came out there to the side.
Mad Magazine from 1974. In case of worry, break open this issue.
Yeah.
1979 Buick Buyer's Guide. Well, there's some real tanks on that. Those were real cars. You got a 79 Buick now. That thing will probably last through atomic blast. Canada's Constitution. So some neat, what we would call ephemera. And you've got some brochures from cars. Did you end up buying a Cavalier or just checked them out and kept the brochure?
I probably looked at that year. I probably bought a new car that year.
Was that the year we got the box?
Cutlass.
No, I think that was 84.
Motorsport magazine from, 75? It's fun. Oh yeah, this is when when Honda really started to take hold. That was with the hatchback. They had the S600 and S800 prior to that, and a much smaller version of I think it was still called an S800. It looked kind of like the Civic, but this is the one that broke them into the American market.
We had the first
CRV.
Oh, CRV. Those were a good vehicle.
We had the four. We had four
Datsun 510.
different generations of that car.
So
That's what I used to race was the 510.
Because they'd never seen it before.
yeah, I recognize the Datsun 510 from the pictures from last time I was here. So this looks like a lot of car brochures and
It's
stuff.
not all car brochures. I know I've got some other
Skiing magazines.
I think the rodeo programs are in there too.
Okay, well,
From the
Oh yeah, some other Mad
60s.
magazines and stuff. To pull that out. An old, oh, that's an old football brochure. That's neat.
1969 Acme Novelty Catalog.
Oh yeah, this is where you'd order your anvil that you want to have drop or suspend your piano. Maybe a fake hole you could stick on the wall and get people to run at. Acme Novelties.
I pulled these things out. I thought these were kind of neat.
Oh yeah, this would be
Recognized aircraft. That was
wartime.
Yeah, they used that in the Air Force to teach the Air Force people how to recognize aircraft.
This is post-war, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, and you've got Edmonton International Speedway brochure. That's really cool. I like that stuff. I really like all the paperwork, and I think it's neat. What is this?
Eskimos, Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Yeah,
I don't know what
all the
year.
old football stuff is good.
Another one.
Those 1960s. You would have been a young guy going to these games.
I probably was.
68.
This isn't in very good shape. This one, it's all ripped up. But anyway,
Oh, what? Yeah, something happened to that.
yeah. The New York Times.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff. So yeah, this whole box of paperwork would be
1965, the New York Times.
all the old car magazines. Yeah, the whole box would be of interest. I mean,
And then just
Alberta Giftware, 69.
all back in and
pile it back in.
open another.
Okay, we'll keep digging.
What about the top?
So box number 2. I don't usually have help doing this. This is nice to have somebody else open the stuff up. Little tobacco tins. I noticed with the last batch of tins I got, you have to open them up almost. Sometimes you put other tins inside.
Oh, look, this is from the Sands in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. Nice old casino mug. This is a stopper, wine stopper.
Okay.
So when was the last time you guys dug through these boxes?
Oh,
See, that's wrong. This
Jimmy Cat from 12 years ago.
Oh, look at that.
This is me working in the press, working in the learning.
Which one's you?
office.
Is that you?
Yeah.
No mustache. Handsome fella. I can see why you hooked up, why you guys got married.
I probably still have that shirt.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably do. Another mug. Oh, Oasis this time.
Oasis, you hit all the casinos at one
Oh,
point.
yeah, we used to like to go to Vegas. I'm not that often.
You don't know?
No, of course. Yeah, if I come across like family photos of you guys in here, I'll get them back to you.
That's why I wanted to look in those envelopes that maybe ended up passing here.
I had no idea. Here's the Sands again. I had no idea you had these then. Oh, this mug.
There's something in this. I don't know what that is.
Ashtray probably. Casino ashtray.
Did you leave anything behind at the Sands Casino?
Oh,
I think it's all here in this box.
We didn't leave.
So we got another box open up here. Let's just slide it on down. And you said these little figures were from, oh, that's McDonald's, this one.
Oh, okay, some of it.
And that's Wendy's.
Right on the ones out.
1986. Oh, there's your knife.
Oh, you can use that.
We'll carefully hand that over to you. Okay.
I've got some of these from the 50s in one of the boxes.
Okay.
Carl shirt,
Okay, yeah. Well, those are neat.
57, 58.
Yeah, any of the 1950s car brochures would be of interest. Absolutely. This, I think it said that these are maybe Hummel figurines, or they were at one point. The box said
No, this-
collectible boxes, Hummels, etc.
I might
I don't know. Should I go through this? It's all these little wee teeny things, Stan. Should I leave it?
Some decisions being made over there. I'm looking. I see all your old gun digests and books.
I kept a few of those around.
Small Arms of the World.
Good one.
Is it a book of people that actually have small arms? They can't tie their shoelaces. More car brochures. Oh, travel booklet maybe, or a little record, and then those are car booklets. Law enforcement,
Well, these I
old gun
had
guides and
bound up,
stuff.
I think. Yeah, these are quite old. Like around-
Browning, yeah.
This one I had bound up.
And there's a number of people who collect, gun and military and shooting paraphernalia. Oh, so it's the Browning rifle catalogs.
Quite way back, yeah.
So you took that in and had that professionally
I had
bound
it-
somewhere?
Well, I worked in the printing industry, so I had somebody do it up for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Modern gun
There's some
values.
more in there as well.
What year is, how modern is modern? Judging by that haircut, I'm saying this is mid 1980s. That almost looks like Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh dear.
It doesn't look like he's off shooting a propane tank in his backyard though.
I
So.
didn't even know Hunter S. Thompson was a gun guy. I guess.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I knew he was a drunk and he was an author, but I didn't know.
Oh no, Hunter S. Thompson was he used to take 45 caliber guns and go shoot propane tanks in his backyard.
Yeah.
In fact,
It
he.
goes with the drunk part, I guess.
Oh well, I think he was just an interesting character,
This was
to say
written
the
by a
least.
friend of mine
Oh,
in the
Barry
printing
Mannery.
industry, yeah.
box here.
Taz, there he is. Look at that. Eh?
Yeah, Tasmanian Devil. That must be more 1990s. He was really popular around then. Grand Ole Opry. I was when you went. Did they still have Opryland? Was that still there? The carnival?
Where
Or was
we
that
went,
gone?
It was where the shopping center was. It wasn't the old.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the Ryman. It was not. It was out.
Yeah,
by
the big
shopping
brown
cen-
triangular
yes,
building.
yes.
That's the one I went to. And I thought, it did just kind of remind me of like a shopping mall in a way. But, you know, it's the music that makes it grand. But the locals would say the Ryman is the true Grand Ole
Of
Opry.
course it is,
Yeah.
yes. But it wasn't. It's open again now, but it wasn't then when we were there.
This looks like,
That's the same trip we went to Graceland as well.
this might be paperwork.
Could be Stan. That looks like paperwork.
Here, I'll hand this up to you.
I don't think this is. What's in there, Stan, in that big box?
Here, I don't want to accidentally end up with family photos or anything.
Oh.
So this, as it turns out, wasn't family photos, unless you happen to be.
Some family person that put that together years ago.
But it's facsimile signatures.
They could be just
Mickey Rooney. So these are all like celebrity. I wonder if you would have mailed away to the studio and said, "Can I get something?" And
You know, that's possible. I don't even remember who put that together.
Dad, why would you have all those hunting stamps? Did you?
so it's not often I come to a house. Actually, this is the first time in years that I've come to a house, and my dad was hoping to buy this box of records before he passed away.
Isn't that something?
And now here we are today, and I'm the one who's looking through it. But you talked to my dad about this box. He said, "Oh, I'll dig it out someday."
Yeah,
He never would have thought that years later, after he passed away,
Son would do it.
his son would go through it. And I can tell you which ones my dad would have been interested in. Dick Dale checkered flag. He likes all that type of stuff. The Turtles.
I've never heard of Dick Dale. The turtles I had.
Yeah, the Turtles. Time Out. Dave Brubeck. Those would have all been of interest to my dad. So in a sense, I feel like this is my dad's last pick. My dad's. I'm like fulfilling his
Sad.
prophecy.
Yeah.
But he did this to me. He's the one who planted the bug, the collecting
Yeah,
bug
it
in
is,
me.
isn't it?
So in a
Yeah,
sense,
put
it's his
those
fault.
over on top of the box with all our personal stuff.
Beatles.
Pictures and hunting stamps.
Buddy Holly.
Like the real stuff.
Yeah, this is exactly the type of stuff my dad would have been interested in. So that's definitely got to. Hey, for you, Dad, if you're looking down from somewhere, I'll do my best to bring these home.
You were saying, "Oh, wish I can see."
You are the flower girl.
Finding
Oh
some.
yes! Oh, I was in my heyday there. They gave me a skirt that stuck out, and I was I was the queen of the day. Me, I was fooling myself. I thought I was great.
I think you're still great. You shouldn't sell yourself short. Look at
Oh,
this.
that was a good day for Anne. That.
These old cards, like almost postcards of different cars from around the world. Let's see. Had one of those.
I think you know where you should get those? At the exhibition, if I'm not mistaken.
These cards?
Yeah.
Oh, they're awfully neat.
Well, just put
Lancia.
it back in the box. I don't need them.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure we don't end up with any
Sure.
of your family stuff in here. But,
And what are we gonna do with all
oh,
those
there's
pictures?
some old watches.
Oh, baby.
Timex.
My mom and dad in the paper.
Yeah.
50th anniversary in the journal.
Huh.
Okay.
There's a few little family pictures here. Hope I don't uncover any
No, you won't.
old pictures of girlfriends, and
Oh, that's okay if you do.
I don't want to create any family arguments here.
Here, my school picture, 1961.
Wow.
Parkview.
Kids were just better dressed back then. Look at them.
Yeah.
You guys look great.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see kids dressing up for their family pictures now, or school pictures. So old
9
vacation
graduating
books.
class.
This will be a fun box to dig through. I see some more old football brochures and stuff.
I gotta press this, I gotta get it pressed between something else.
Okay.
Cover the walls with
I know.
paper if you want to wrap anything.
Okay, we've got another Cabbage Patch doll here. 1980s. That's like the Scottish version.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has a wee
yeah, all this stuff
I
in
see.
here is,
Anything in this room is up. Okay. Oh, these.
turntable there underneath, Alex, a Sony turntable.
Spitting Image. I remember that show.
yeah,
Oh, it's some Star Wars figures.
yeah. I threw them in the bag.
Okay. We're finding some stuff. The little, this is a
Corgis.
transistor radio. Oh, yeah, the Muppet Corgis.
Yeah.
All kinds of, well, I think we're going to need another box in here. 'Cause
Yeah.
Well, we got box here.
these are peculiar. Little tiny houses made in England. What's the story on these?
What's that, Alex?
The little tiny houses.
Oh, those are Wade's.
Oh, they're Wade.
Came with tea or something. What did
Yeah,
they come
they
with?
came in
There's
tea.
a-
Oh, you guys got cooler stuff in your tea. We had the Red Rose tea figures here. You guys had Wade English
you got
little.
You got a whole little village with them. You had to
Oh,
collect
Melissa
them.
might be interested in that, put it in the box.
Okay. All right. Little singer. You know, Melissa has one of these that her grandma gave her.
There you go.
It's like one of her most prized things from her childhood. Turntable. Okay.
Sony turntable, yeah.
Well, maybe I'll just get a piece of paper to put in here, and then
Okay.
if we can grab that. All right. Oh yeah, these are printer's block trays. I'm surprised that you were able to find so much more stuff. Well, I was gonna put the sewing machine in there, so we'll
Okay.
just to save space a little bit. There we go. That should do it. There we are. Even the boxes.
It's an antique
Nice.
box.
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
There's all sorts of little things.
Well,
Of
we
course,
just
the
bought
Star
out a
Wars figures.
selection of things, you know?
Well, this is a nice selection, and all stuff that'll be great to throw through the auction. Get some interest in. Nice set of fancy chopsticks.
This will do quite well in the auction, I'm sure.
Oh gosh,
Number one.
the
pocketbook,
first edition.
First edition, yeah.
Boy,
In kind of minty condition.
I see. There's more teacups and more. Oh, the spitting image. Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff on this table that's going to be of interest here. Well, we were able to strike a deal, so now I didn't bring my truck. I've got to try and fit all these boxes, and there's plenty of them inside of my car. But I've packed an old Cadillac full of stuff. I've packed an old Jag full of stuff, so I'm sure I can fit this stuff in the back of a Tesla. It's actually got quite a bit of storage room, so here goes nothing. So I don't know how to express this. This would be a full pickup load on its own, and I've somehow managed to shoehorn it inside the interior of this car, and I can still see my mirrors, at least my left and right, which are the important ones. So now to get home, really go through this stuff and get it sorted and inventoried for the auction sale. In my garage, everything's offloaded here, and I'm starting to go through stuff and get it ready for sales. So some boxes I'm filling up with old ladies' magazines, others with tobacco tins, like that, and barware. The thing I'm most excited to look through is going to be probably the records and all the old car magazines and the brochures. But some of these magazines are actually really interesting. Let me show you. Just sort of to get an idea of what the style was at the time. It's nice to get these magazines and see how people were dressing, how they did their hair, etc. So 1966 is this copy of McCall's magazine, and you got some very ornate looking dresses, but it's just a lot of fun to go through these and see all the old ads, and there's recipes in here. Sears service. Who would have thought that all those years later a big company like Sears wouldn't be around? I bet they couldn't see the writing on that wall. But just always really fun to go through, even interior decorating ideas. A lot of this mid-century modern stuff is actually coming back into fashion again. So you might see some, well, maybe not that. Who knows? that tartan look with a giant rabbit on your table for no reason. Bright use of color there. Oh, look, Charlie Brown. So super fun going through these. So I'll probably put these out. I'll put a box full of these magazines out. I'll just get them separated by sort of what they are, but I think I've got a number of them here. It's a fun thing about going through these sort of boxes is that it is quite honestly a surprise for me too. There you go, Saturday Evening Post. Drugs on Campus. And what's this? More Saturday Evening Post. So some pretty neat stuff, I think. We'll get these bundled up and boxed up, and I'll keep the sorting. I've got to get this all stuff down to the auction for the June 1st sale that we're doing. So I better hustle and get to it. There was also a box full of old 1970s pinback buttons. I've been separating them up into lots of 10 for the most part. We'll do the rest of them in that box. But look, some of them are so cool. Love One Another, Grand Canyon, P.S. I Love You, Woodwards. You had that if you visited Santa Claus. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Farrah Fawcett. All your iconic 70s and 80s kind of looking pins. So lots of fun stuff. I'm sure those will do okay. People, even young people, buy pins and put them on their backpacks or on their jean jackets for old time's sake. So we'll get that loaded up. I think I've just about got all these boxes clear for the most part. I am going to take a little bit of time to go through all the automotive stuff because there's a lot of really cool old like hot rod magazines and things from the 60s that might be of interest even to me. So that I'll sift and sort through in a bit. Kept this aside for my friend Greg. Got to find him and pin that on him. But the truck is almost full. I am shocked at how much it's I'm not kidding. It's an entire truckload of stuff, and I had this somehow all in my car. But there we go. Another truckload done and off to auction. At the auction house, getting everything set up, and I'm sure some stuff will do well, like the little antique child singer sewing machine. These are so cool. How could you not love that? And there's all sorts of things that I've not seen before, from antique ginger beer bottles, the promotional transistor radio. I've actually had one of those before. I have seen that, but it doesn't come around too often. So lots of fun stuff. I'm going to be adding to the sale, which is happening June 1st. So if you want, you can check it out. If not, you can just keep watching videos. That's fine too. But guys, that wraps it up for me today. We'll probably do a live stream of the auction, at least part of it when it happens. But I think a fun and busy last couple trips getting this stuff all put together, and a lot of fun. So we'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. And as always, bye for now. Bye, everyone.